Good
Hey,
morning.
hey
All
there.
right. Oh, so cute.
As if we could stay on topic. It's true. It's true. We've already gone off topic before
As
we got here.
Trina, did you really think that was ever going to happen? Come on. Okay, but we are going to talk about stuff, right?
We've got stuff.
We have stuff. Yes,
We've got stuff.
we both have stuff today, don't we?
Oh, we do. Yeah, do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I
All right.
do. Ah.
Okay, so this is week 2 of us being organized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nuts. That's nuts right there. Let's
I,
start there.
yeah. We actually know what we're talking about today. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to put in the doc here for you guys. We even have a doc. We have a doc.
Have a doc.
We have a doc.
Yeah. As you
So
can tell, Pam made it. Based exclusively on branding. You could tell who made it.
yeah, she put a blue link in there today, and I was like, excuse me.
Ma'am.
The blue needs to go. It doesn't go with my stuff here. So yeah, so we're going to talk about printables.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shocking. I know.
Right.
I know. I just changed one of your other links. Okay. What?
And brainstorming.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I have a notebook that I brainstorm most of my brainstorm in when I brainstorm.
And you take that notebook with you.
I do.
Like she does. She it's in the car with her.
Mm-hmm. And I have one that I usually attach to my Stanley because it has a fanny pack sometimes when I'm not washing it. And it has a tiny notebook that also goes with me places.
Okay, speaking of a notebook, can I just share something? Sorry, didn't mean
absolutely. If it's a notebook, yes,
it
please.
Is. But okay, so I got this at Target. We were looking for planners for my daughter, right?
Oh, I'm excited already. Yeah, go ahead.
So, see this? It's tiny. Okay.
Your notebook has a fanny pack.
And see, that's what, yes. And I was thinking, how is a pencil going to fit in that or a pen? It does. See? Cutest thing ever.
And it was $1. In your notebook.
It was $1.
It was $1
because it was on sale. Okay, you just. Oh yes, yes. I am a empty nester today.
Bird launching. I like that.
For empty nesting, we're bird launching. We raise them to leave.
Yes, it's bird launching. I love that. Yes, we take her to the airport in a couple hours. Okay, that was my deep breath.
My spider.
So, thank you, April. Thank you.
You should go to Target, Pam. You should retail.
Welcome to the club. It's the most expensive club I've been in so far.
Oh no!
Really? I was hoping it would save me a little money.
Well, one of mine became a pilot, so that was like 6 figures.
Oh no, they're on their own.
Mine are on their own. Mine are I'm empty nesting, but mine are still not on their own yet.
Yeah, I need to be on their own. Okay, so
mine will never. I'll never have an empty nest.
Well, yeah, because you keep adopting.
My empty nest will probably be my casket at the rate that I'm going.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Antoinette, I love you. I love you, girl. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is kind of thinking outside of the box a little bit more. Like, yeah, we all know planners, we all know educational stuff, but there's more to it. Like, you want to stand out, you want to be different, but then you also want to make money. So you have to kind of think about things, in different ways, not just like one road. This is what we're doing, because that means then you're going to be doing what everybody else is doing. Right.
And that's boring. And
we're not boring people around here, people.
We're not boring.
Not at all.
See how I drive my van this week. You want to talk about not boring?
Psychopath.
Flying by the seat of our pants.
Right.
Just kidding, everyone who's on the internet. Very safe driver. This is
She is, because she takes forever to get her kids. So she goes very, yeah.
I'd have to go very slow because what else would I be doing for 2 hours? Anyway.
All right. Do you want me to share my screen?
Sure.
Or do you want to talk a little bit?
I'm either is fine with me. You can talk. I can interject. I'll just interrupt you. I'll just interrupt you the whole time. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm used to that, so that'll work.
Yeah. That's our love language is Beth interrupting constantly.
Well, I do that a lot to you too. Okay. All right, people. All right. Let me put this link in here too.
Here. Did you see I changed?
And yes, I put the brain dump together. Sorry.
Yeah, that also looks like something you made.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. We are going to talk about things. Okay. Things. Today is brainstorming unique printable ideas. So, like I said, we need to kind of get out of the norm and think of other products that can sell. So a couple things you can do here is mind map, like just dump brainstorm. Beth Ann uses a notebook. I use a notebook. Canva has like whiteboards, mind maps, stuff like that. So the resources are out there, guys. So you just basically want to start with what you want your niche idea, and then branch. Oh, I think my system is low too. Hold on, let me close some things out.
Well, would you like me to share for you? Because I have a beast of a.
Oh, that might be better. You want to do that?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Because me stopping every time. I'm going to stop sharing, then we're going to let Beth Ann share with her fancy computer.
Oh, fancy computer. All right, let me put all this over here. Just take this one. Okay. And then I will share screen with my fancy computer. All right. Is there a, how do I?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I can read that. My eyes are okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Except I have everything dark, unlike Pam. Pam has light happy, and I have dark brooding.
You know, to be honest, that should have been different. Like,
yeah.
Like,
right? Because, like, look at us right now.
Like, right. You're light. Look at my background. Okay. All right. We're good. We're going to come back to the thing. We're coming back.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay. Okay. So you have to branch out with the planners for parents, planners for freelancers. So kind of think of not just a planner. Who's the planner going to be for? So you kind of have to think about, various directions. And then what if scenarios to push boundaries? What if we combined a planner with a fitness tracker? What if we made a kid's activity that also doubles with a learning tool for a specific subject? I mean, bundles. I think we can all agree bundles are really good.
I love bundles. Another way to look at this is like differentiating.
Yes.
For educational printables, it's like giving them extra things helps them like because teachers a lot of time are moving around. They aren't just in one like grade or one class. Like my BFF is a high school teacher and she teaches math and like I think physics this year. Like she's all over, so if you give them a lot of different extra things, like then they can do, they can have it for their first grade class, but then next year if they teach kindergarten, they can still use it for their kindergarten class, for example.
I like that. They're kind of the mix and match part. Like if you can make a wedding planner but also include a budget template.
Yeah.
That's
'cause you
it.
have
I
to
mean,
budget.
I think
You plan it.
when
Your
I
wedding.
planned my wedding 30 some years ago, yeah, my first husband, a budget would have been nice. Someone needed to let me know about a budget. No one told me about a budget. And then I was broke. So
And I was broke.
yeah, so that would be nice. Let me get at it. Okay, can you go down a little bit?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Unless
Okay,
you
so
want
I
me to-
put this, this is like a little brain dump. I put the link in here. You guys can play with it.
here.
Yeah, there we go. The sticky notes are fun to put stuff in, and you know, your product should always, what problem are you solving? So think of what the problem is, think about what this solution is, and then also a call to action. Always need some kind of call to action. So this is just a little planner thing. Just, and then your next steps. So
Yes.
this
I like
is
it. I like
a
it.
whiteboard.
That's very nice. It's very pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, girl. Okay. Now, these are things that you need to kind of think of instead of just the normal lane of printables. Okay. Yes. Customization is, I think a lot of people like it. As a designer, it's not one of my favorite things to do. However, it can make you a lot of money. Like we can make a lot of money on custom journals. We can make a lot of money on wedding invitations, chore charts with their names. Oh my God, my kids love chore charts with their names on it.
Yeah.
So think about if that's something that you might want to offer. It's, you don't have to, but it does make some money. Check out Etsy.
Yeah. I used to sell a word search that was customized for them, and then the word search generator I was using, it stopped working, so I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, this isn't fun. And like every time it would sell, I'd be like, oh, don't want to do this. So like I just kept raising the price, and then people, because I was like, people will stop buying it, and then they didn't. So I was like, okay, I'll just stop doing it. And I got up to $20 for just making a thing for people and doing a background, and it was super easy, but I hated it, so I stopped.
Oh, April has her hand raised.
Oh my gosh, my brain just blew up. Wait, we'll download like custom word searches for like realtors, you know, whatever. And I'll put them in a card to send to them. But that, not just, I mean, obviously, yes, the PDF download is easy to do, but for me, it's just as easy to drop it into a card and mail it to the kid.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Y'all are gonna make me open an Etsy account.
I know. She comes here and she's like, yep, I'm gonna do that.
I don't want to do extra things. Is there? But that's where people are looking for that, right?
Yeah. So this is like that extra step. Like we can all put stuff on Etsy. These are things that, you know, this extra stuff that you can do to make a little bit more money. So yeah, customization is hot. It is. Okay.
Darn it.
Hot. So then the next thing about is seasonal and timely ideas.
Trends.
Right. Okay, so we all can make little fall checklists, gift planners, new year goal setting templates. All that has to do with just clip art.
Yeah.
Really. That's it. Just, you know, change out the clip art, make one checklist, make one gift planner, make one goal set. Well, the goal setting one would just probably be one. Anywho. but just switch out the clip art for all the seasons, and there you have multiple products right there.
That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing to do.
Right.
It's just be like, oh, this is what we're doing today. We're just gonna like just change the clip art, and it's a totally new product, but it sells better. Like I have this multiplication bump game, which is like you roll the dice, and if you get like a 3, then you multiply that by the number that's in the middle of this paper, and then you put a hold on. I I have to show
No,
you
please do share. I love it.
all my content. I think this one. Yeah. So you have a well, let me do one that's a multiplication one. So like you roll a dice, and then if you multiply that number by 8, so if you get, you know, whatever, you put like a little counter on this one, and then the other person, they would roll their dice, and if they get the same number as you, then they bump you off, and then like it's just like it's a never-ending game, and it helps practice math skills. So this one is Valentine's Day, but if you replace all the hearts with popcorn, and you know, like, or you know, and people
Pumpkins.
buy or pumpkins, or you know, witches, or you know, bubbles, and in the middle is a cauldron, or like, you know, like there's so many different things you can do, and it's like that with educational printables. Like you can just make the template, which I guess it's like that with most of the templates in
Yeah,
my membership.
but still
You have a template, and you just switch out the clip art.
Yeah.
And then I just whatever, when I see clip art and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, I have to have it. That's what I use for my next project, you know, because it's like it's so cute that like I die a little inside because it's so adorable, and I just love it so much, you know.
and you want to share it with
I
everybody.
want to share it with everyone, and I just want to eat it because it's so cute. That's the kind of clip art that you need to create with. So if you have a reaction when you see something because it's so cute and it's something that you can use to make something else, do that.
Get it?
People will have the same reaction as you. Yeah, that's all.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so that being said, so think about other formats such as PDFs. QR codes are becoming pretty darn big these days, guys. Because people could just put their phone up and go right to a website. So start incorporating that if you can. You know, the QR code could go to a fun little freebie. It can go to your website, stuff like that. So think about different formats that you can do your printables in. And then, of course, bundling all together with videos. So, sorry.
I love that. With a video tutorial. I love that.
Yeah, because of the fact that a lot of people, even who I get a lot of emails about this, and I'm pretty sure you too, Beth, is okay, they have a template, right? Here's a template. We give them a template. But they don't know what to do with that template. So make a video showing them different ways of how to use that template and different products they can use. So I feel like, I know videos are a lot more work, but they're so simple to edit in Canva, so simple to edit in YouTube, and you don't have to be perfect. Oh my gosh. I think I like the ones better that are not so edited. Edited is,
and
that
it doesn't have
word?
to be, it doesn't have to be public either. You can make it just like one that you put in inside your thing. Like you don't have to make it public. You just have to give them the link so they can see it. So only the people who are purchasing are seeing it. So it gives you a little more, feels a little
that would be unlisted.
Unlisted.
Yes. So yeah, just give them a little when you're giving out products that you want them to create, just give them a little bit more direction, and that will go a long ways. If you just give them the template, you know, but if you give them a video to show how to do it, they're going to remember that. They're like, oh yeah, she gives a video, I'll be able to make the next product.
Yeah.
So, and feedback, please get feedback, please. if you have a bestie like I do here and another bestie, I'll send them my stuff, and Beth Ann and Lynn, they'll tell me, yeah, nah, that's good, but stuff like that.
I sent my husband something yesterday, and I was like, hey, I made this thing, isn't it cute? And like I'd send it to Pam, and she's like, oh yeah, that's cute, that's good. And then I sent it to my husband, and he's like, oh, that's confusing, I don't like that. And I was like, I'm not asking your feedback anymore because that was rude. Because he's like, okay, so I can show you. I can show you. I can show you. This is happening. Because I have feelings about this, and
Yes.
I obviously need to talk about them. So I made this. Choose your favorite. Would you like ocean or farm? And I asked people this. I sent this to my husband, and I was like, look at this cute thing I made. Isn't it so cute? Look at the little ocean. It's so cute. And he's like, what's farm that? I was like, go away. Because I already made these. I already put them there. And it's like this. Yeah. I was like, choose your favorite, this or that. And he's like, there's no or. And he's like, you should bold the O and the R in your. And I was like, that's not happening. I'm not doing that. It's done. I'm not doing it. Also, we're fighting. So anyway, if you want to know where my marital issues come from, it's from creating cute things and sending them to my husband, who doesn't appreciate cute things.
So I think the moral of this is don't send them to your husband.
Just send them to Pam.
Just send them to Pam. I liked it.
Yeah.
All I
wanted was someone to be like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah. And I understood it. It made perfect sense to me, and I told her that. So she didn't change it.
I didn't change it.
I knew what she was saying.
Yeah.
So okay. So we did the feedback part. Okay.
It made perfect sense when I saw it. Exactly.
So feedback. Just don't send it to your husband is what we're really trying to tell you. Just don't. Yeah. There we go. Okay. All right. Can we go down? Don't send it to Beth's husband. Thank you. I don't think I will, because he's rude. Just kidding. Just kidding.
And he'll probably just be like, let me go buy a bigger water bottle.
I know.
Anyway,
okay. So we're going to go down to the examples, and then we're going to come back to the action ideas. Okay.
Oh, the examples first. Okay.
Yeah. I probably put them in there a little wrong. Okay. So these are kind of examples that I am talking about. Like, they're not the normal printables, but they're still in demand. I looked it up a little bit. I looked up some of these things, and people are wanting them.
Okay.
They're more niched down than, because trackers, a pet care tracker. I wouldn't mind a pet tracker when my Harley was a puppy, because I didn't understand anything.
Right. And like now, like Anchovy needs these like joint supplements, and you're supposed to give them to her at the same time every day, and you're supposed to give her 2 every day. And I have a system that I give it to her after I let her out, after I drop the kids off at school. But like Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, like
that doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. So I should get a tracker. A dog vitamin tracker.
There you go. Yeah.
I should make one, not get one. Make one.
You should.
Add that to my list.
Seasonal bucket list. Like, we all kind of have a bucket list. That'd be fun to make.
Yeah.
People buy them. They do.
Yeah. Like sweater weather bucket list. Oh yeah. My gosh.
Yeah.
And like, all the fall things that I need to do. I need to go find some apple cider donuts.
Right.
Girl.
Just niche them down a bit more. Like, yeah, Pacific. So also business cards, not printable ones, not real, but I feel like online business cards with the QR codes and stuff, they're good.
They're good. Yeah.
Morning routine checklist. Yes.
Oh yeah. Josie's been asking me to make that.
Woo. And this birthday party kit, I kind of like this because you can do invites, decoration, games, and thank you cards all in one set.
And then you could add a a spreadsheet to it to help people like
Ooh.
make sense of it, like who's bringing what and like what else needs to be done. Checklists for birthday parties.
Right.
Because, oh my gosh, there's so much planning that goes into those. Whew.
And you're solving a problem with that one because you're giving them all of the headache. They don't have to come up with it.
Yeah. Oh, love that. Love that.
Yeah. And then monthly mood trackers. Okay, so these are kind of fun to do, like color in different moods, different colors for your moods.
Yeah.
But also another thing that I was thinking about when I was reading through this was teenagers and their the menstrual tracking too. Like, to help them know. My daughter made her own too. Yeah, and then she signed up for an app. So I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't have an app back in the day.
No, I had a calendar.
Yeah. Calendar.
Oh, but I wanted to talk about the monthly mood calendars or trackers. You could also do like different like themes, like because it says monthly, like for like what month is this? September. You could do like little pumpkins in different spots, part of the pumpkin. It's kind of like a color by number, except a mood tracker. Love that. Love that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
And then gardening planners, of course there's gardening in September and October. So and then travel pages. We all travel during the holidays, majority of us, or house to house, like, whatever.
Road trip things to do with your kids, because they're so lovely to be in a car for hours together, not knowing what to do, asking for a show the whole time. I love that.
Right.
Love that.
Memory pages.
Memory pages. Well, you know what I love about memory pages? Sorry. Is like little handprint things. I love those. But I know that's not something that you would do for travel, but like I feel like you could do a handprint craft for literally everything in the entire universe, and anyone would buy it. Like a grandparents day one that was last weekend, or like fall, and have it be like a little scarecrow. Like all you have to do is add like a little hat or something, some clip art, and like they put their hand in it, like they like it's so, I feel like they're so easy to do.
Even the hand in the turkey, right? That's what comes up the turkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my childhood. Yeah.
And then printable escape room kits. Oh my gosh, those things are so popular right now.
They are very big.
Yeah.
They're very big. Even on Teachers Pay Teachers, which is like, just educational. Like they've always been huge on Etsy. Like they've always been a thing on Etsy. But they're getting on Teachers Pay Teachers now too. So the escape room thing, you exactly like you say here, like you could make it for kids, you can make it for families, you can make it for teenagers. Those are really big. Like right now, doing teenage things for teenagers, because everyone who has a teenager is like, I don't know what to do with these people.
Give them a DIY escape room game. There we go. That would be a good fun thing for a sleepover.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, that'd be fun.
Man, every single birthday party that we've been to this year, this entire year, whole year, has been Taylor Swift. So if you could find something to make that's like Taylor Swift, but not Taylor Swift, because we don't break rules and we don't want Taylor Swift coming after us because she's got a lot of money. Like if you could make something that's like, like Pop Princess, or like, something like that. What is that noise? Is that you? Oh my gosh. Quit rubbing your face. Gosh, I hear like scratching, and she's scratching this chair because she's.
There's nothing louder than a dog licking himself at 3 a.m.
Right.
Okay, so I could sleep through. So like growing up, I lived right next to railroad tracks, so I can literally sleep through a train going by my house, like 4 feet away. But yeah, I definitely wake up to her doing stuff. It's like, what is she doing? Like I couldn't wake up to my kids crying. Like I'm a very deep sleeper, but I wake up to Anchovy like everything she does. Like, are you okay? Do you need your mommy? I'm here.
You're so cute.
I have a favorite
Okay.
child, and she's my dog. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, so please go through these.
There's a lot of
Yes.
fun ideas.
Please go through them. And now, can you go back up to the action
Yes, I can.
part?
Yes, I can.
There we go. Okay, so we would love, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come up with 3 to 5 printable ideas based on what you do. Don't just be doing some random stuff that you normally don't do. And then if you guys can think of things, put them in the chat of something that you might want to do, or we can do this next week. But these are what the action items on this is, what we would like everyone to kind of do to help the process of creating printables. You know, come up with the idea, share your ideas, create a rough draft, and then just make it final. And you're going to do it.
Yeah.
This is the process. And so you have to put in a little bit of work, of course, to get that process set. But then you just have templates, and then you just have checklists. Make it easy on yourself.
And the thing I love about a plan like this,
right.
like if you make like a scavenger hunt and you make like a template for it, you can plan to do the whole year. Like you can do all these different things and then bundle them together. That's increasing your revenue. That's increasing the amount of money that you are like it's in their cart. So do that. You want this. You want this. You want this, friends. You want this. This is good. Because if you plan it out, then it's not just like, oh, I'm going to create this week. Okay, let's just do this that I'm doing. Like if you fly by the seat of your pants, like I run my business, then, you know, you're going to make $3 every time someone buys something. But if you have this whole plan and this whole like bundle, you could be making $20 when someone buys something, or even more. And then every sale, instead of being like, woo, you could be like, ah, yay. So
okay, so April has some questions here. Is there a better way to get stuff sold and avoid Etsy and Teacher Pay Teacher, or should we just jump in? I think we both have a little bit to say on this one.
I like Etsy for what I think you are going to be doing, because like, oh, it's just it's a built-in audience is what I think will help you the most. I mean, it won't.
And they're gonna settle all the tech for me.
Exactly. So like, yeah, and that's nice. But I mean, you do also already have an audience, so you would just have your own website or drive them the way that you've been driving them. But I do like Etsy because people are like, find you through that.
Yeah, it's already.
And they would be more looking for what I'm doing anyway, especially if I'm starting to do a couple of new things that I don't necessarily want to muck up my algorithm for.
Yes. Yeah.
I crossed over 5,000 yesterday, y'all.
Ooh, nice.
Exciting.
Yeah, April, she's been putting in the work. Oh my goodness, the emails. I love the constant emails.
That I have to credit my VA for that. I have a really, really, really good VA. I met her in a group, I think somewhere, and she became my send out cards customer. And I was lamenting the fact that I hated writing emails every day. And she goes, well, if you just give me like the links and the material, I'll make it pretty. And I was like,
oh, they're beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so, that was a great investment there. So
thank you. Thank you. It's very inexpensive, and there's something to be said for the cost of your piece.
Yeah.
What does your piece of clutter in your brain cost? And then there's the whole, I don't want to do it, so I'm going to procrastinate it. So it makes it, you know, whereas she'll come to me and be like, you know, it's time to do the next week, you know, and I'm like, I'm going, okay, you know. But I really love that. And you know, she can do some other things too that I just sort of need here and there, but That was a big business flip that I learned from Rachel Miller, that you have to sell your thing 8 to 12 times before someone buys it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's
Meaning
true.
sell
Oh, yeah.
it, like talk about it, show it,
Yep.
Yeah. They
link
have to
it,
like,
whatever.
they have to touch it that many times. Yeah.
And we're always like, oh, I don't want to bug people and I don't want to email them too many times. And, but yet I got my emails short and sweet. There are 3 little sections. People that are not on Team Jesus can skip past the first part and do the others in the you, because it fits for whatever, I have very few unsubscribes. And so everyone, of course, has a little link that says either go here and laugh, go here and get this journal, go here and get this, so now I'm thinking, gosh, I could funnel them anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. And your audience is geared towards, what you're giving out. So
Exactly. And I mean, an atheist won't follow me for long because I annoy them. But then there are times when people say, you know what, I'm Muslim or I'm whatever they grew up, whatever, but they will say, thank you so much for just serving up the platter and letting us pick and choose what we want, which is such a gift to be able to say, it's not for everyone, but there's something for everyone. And I learned that from Rachel. I can't take credit for any of this. I mean, I jumped on board. Show me somebody that's got 1 million customers and I'll grab onto their coattails.
yeah, the people have to see your product. And I think Beth Ann and I are both like, we're not sellers. Like, we don't push our stuff too much at all.
If you just share, the right ones will come on. Yeah, I agree. I love the way y'all got it going on, because you're also, you could not worry about any of this and just go sell.
Right.
But because you realize the law of abundance, that there is enough for us all. And giving, like, these Tuesday things are not paid to get in, but yet it helps people go, wait, I want more. Wait, I want this, and the right ones that are going, because there's how many coaching groups that are $100 a month, lots of them. You've got to go to the ones that are your people and the ones that are going to feed you. So I love that y'all just, here's what works. And I mean, and even, I don't know if y'all notice the wording, but I've learned over the years, if you respect someone and really like someone and would call them a friend, hire them. Don't be like, hey, can I pick your brain? Can I just get you to show me such and such? I'm like, okay, but I will go to someone, and I've had them do it to me too now, and say, can I hire you for an hour? And usually if it's the first time, I will say to them, I respect that you came with that approach so much that what do you need? I'll help you. And then if we need to go further, then I'll send you an invoice. Because that level of respect, when we like someone, we should want them to make money.
Right.
But yet somehow in this world, people ask for the friend discount or the whatever, like, I'm like, friend discount, you pay double.
Because you want me to succeed.
Don't you want me to be successful? And you bring a friend. There you go.
And you bring a friend.
Right.
Anyway, I'm done preaching.
So, okay. What do you think, Beth Ann? Do you like to plan out your stuff? I know the answer. But when you plan out your product from the idea to selling it, like there's a whole so much in between that you have to plan at some point.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think that the majority of my products are not planned and they don't make me a butt ton of money. But the ones that I have planned are like my unit studies, which are $20 a piece. And when they sell, it's a great day. It took me like an entire month to make one, but like I never have to do that again, you know?
Right.
And my giant classroom decor bundle, that was the first time I like really like planned something out. And well, not the first time, but like that was my first really big project in my TPT store. And every time it sells, it makes me happy because it's like I know how much I poured myself into that. Like, so it makes me feel good every time it does sell. And it's like I want to say the big classroom decor bundles are like $25 or $30 a piece. And I mean, little pieces sell in them, but like when the big one sells, it's like, yeah, it's a good day. Yeah. You know, so yeah. It's always better when the planned ones sell, you know? So yeah, I want to do more planning, but also I really like the like instant dopamine of like, I created this 1-page printable and, you know, like I love the instant dopamine. So
Well,
if I could just
wait,
find a way to instant dopamine and
yep.
plan.
Okay. So Beth Ann, I know I bring this up. I haven't brought it up for a while, but I think the best thing that I got from you when back in the day was it's just lines. It's just lined paper.
Just
That's
line
all it
paper.
is.
Yeah.
You know, one of
Yeah.
her best sellers, right, Antoinette? Right? You remember
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
It's just lined paper.
Uh,
She sells lined paper
I do consistently all the time.
all the time. It's can you just imagine just lined paper and switching out just the clip art?
This one. It's just lined paper and it sells so well. This one doesn't even have clip art. It sells so
It's just
well.
lines in
It's just
in
lines.
a box.
And people buy it all the time.
You print it and mail it to them.
No,
No.
I don't even print it.
No, I have Black History Month lined paper that sold. Yep.
Lined paper, people. Just
Lined paper.
think about the theme. Oh, look at
And
here.
And until you, Beth,
Like-
I was a lined paper buyer. Now
Right.
Yes, she was.
And she always tells me this, and I'm like, I just don't get it. I don't understand the process of I need paper. Let me go somewhere and buy lined paper so I can take my paper that I have, put it in my printer, and print the lined paper so I have lined paper. Like it's never made sense to me, but I do it, and people buy it, and it just blows
It's
my
called
mind every time.
convenience.
And then once they have it, they just print it over and over and over.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. She makes
Believe
so
me.
much money with that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Lined
I've
paper,
made-
people.
Hundreds of dollars on that one product.
Yep.
Of people just
And do you have to be a teacher to be on Teachers Pay Teachers?
you do not.
No,
You do not.
do not. At all.
You do not.
Y'all
do
always
not.
give me more stuff to do.
I
But
know.
I
Sorry.
don't sell things to like high school thing. Like I don't sell things that require teacher intelligence.
Right.
Like I sell things that are like, oh, that's cute. Or oh, look at this lined paper. You know?
Honest to goodness, y'all, there is not enough money in the world
I don't.
to make me walk into a classroom and be a teacher of any
Yeah.
sort at any age. I'm telling you, I used to tell my kids' teachers, I'm sorry about this ratty little gift I'm giving you. You really deserve a car, but this is
I
gonna
say
have
that
to be
too. I'm like, if there is anything you need,
anything that I can afford.
Like-
Yes.
and I email them in like November and I'm like, how's your classroom supplies? Can I support you? Please let me help you. Like before like the like Christmas rush of like gifts and stuff. I'm like, what? Like
Yeah.
Josie came home once and was like, nobody has any erasers anymore. And so I was like, we're going to the store. So we went and we bought a whole bunch of erasers. I was like, bring this to your classroom, tell the teacher to give it to everyone, tell her she can have all the extras. Like Like you buy like a giant box and then they're good for the year and hopefully next year and hopefully forever, but erasers don't last.
I mean, teachers are who really are kids, how they learn, like how what mold them into what they are. I mean, yes, parents have something to do with it, but teachers are who really molds our kids these days.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
What?
Mother's
Yeah.
Day. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. I like the different shapes. I also have Mother's Day, but I never
line paper Robin.
I don't think I ever listed mine that I have. Let me see. But I also do have Mother's Day as well.
I like those 21 products.
What does the button mean that says buy licenses to share?
Oh, okay. So if I add this to my cart, I can buy this one time. And if I buy it, after I buy it, it won't let me add another one. So I can't buy two. So this is so if you wanted to buy extra licenses to like give it to another teacher friend, or like if you are a principal and you're giving it to all of your teachers in your.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And you want to email them all their own download. Okay.
So that's
but they would, if they're downloading it as a PDF, right? They wouldn't just email everybody the PDF.
They could.
Oh, okay.
But this is like, this is the more honest way to go.
This is the honor system. I got you. Yes. Okay. I'm literally just asking because this is all like, and I just realized what I'm doing in my head because we watch a lot of Shark Tank around here. In my head, I'm the idiot that says, well, I'm not going to buy a lottery ticket that's $1 billion because you know what the taxes are on that?
Oh, yeah.
You know, like in my brain, I'm going, I don't want to go to Etsy and Teachers Pay Teachers because you know what their fees are? Well, but yes.
And you are not your ideal audience.
And right. And then what I'm saying, I don't want to do this because of their fees, but right now I'm selling this much.
Yeah.
So, you know, like Mark Cuban will say, yes, but if I take 40% of your company and blow it up, isn't that better than what you're doing right now on your own?
Than 100% of
a grape. I'd rather have 40% of a watermelon.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
There
all
we
right.
go.
I'll put this on my list. It might not happen today, but and my other question in the chat is there someone who literally could, I don't mind paying you, but for me, it would be worth the
April, I know
86 hours.
I saw your post. Well, let me tell you, as a breaker of things, okay, I break everything.
She does.
I break everything.
She does. To let you know if it works or not.
It's simple. It's not complicated, and you can't break it. Because I have a store. I have like 3 things on my store.
Okay.
And I sold those things like immediately. So I got my dopamine hit and I've moved on, but I need to come back.
I know, I'm afraid it's going to turn into eBay all over again, where all I'm doing is watching my sales.
Hold on. January and February and June are my months because it's Black History Month and Juneteenth. And I'm like, and I feel good the rest of the year. But they are very simple. It's very simple, step by step. Here you go, here you go, here you go. And I'm very honest about that because I break everything. Okay. If you need something, I mean, I'm not the expert, so I couldn't. You don't want me to help you if you can't figure it out.
She's a feedback lady.
Yeah. If you want me to beta test it, I'm your girl. People will send me messages and they're like, hey, Angela, can you walk through my membership to see?
Oh, look, Beth Ann's already got it.
I was just waiting for her to do this.
Look at that.
So these are a little different now.
Sorry, that's why I muted myself. Yeah, that's what I went through. That's exactly what I went through. Okay.
And we don't need to do premium until we get big.
You don't, but it's no longer free. Like this basic seller account, I think it's like $29 one-time fee. I want to say
that's why I opened my store right away and put 3 things in. That was why.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, they didn't charge last year. Now they charge.
Yeah, see, a $29 fee.
Oh, well, as long as it's one time, like.
It is, yep, it's one time.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
And if I was doing one to do things like printables and things that I'm making on Page Wheel, would you advise me to go to TPT or Etsy?
I think that you want to do Etsy.
Yeah,
because
I
Teachers Pay
agree.
Teachers it's not, you're not sending anything to anyone. Like you can't, it won't let you. But Etsy, you could do digital, or you could do sending people things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that would benefit you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not everything. I mean, obviously I would prefer to just do blank stuff. I mean, downloaded stuff that lets me just go travel and I don't have to do anything. But
right.
When I saw the word searches, I was like, wait, I could actually do that and mail it to someone. Obviously, the ultimate goal would be have them open a send out cards account, because
that would be the upsell.
I have one viral reel happening right now.
Ooh.
And I looked at it yesterday and I went, okay, it's got 14,000 reactions, not counting the almost 200,000 plays. And I'm like, if only a 10th of those people that reacted opened a $37 account and I made $10 on each one, like my brain just went, oh my gosh, that'd be double my mortgage.
I love that.
Right.
That'd be so great.
Okay, can we go back to my sheet, please?
Oh, yes, sorry. I was looking at
all right. Okay, so
you know
come up, you guys, if you guys thought of anything that you could possibly do with our list here, let us know. And then
oh
yes, see, that's what I want you to share. Okay. Beth Ann created something
I made a thing
for you.
So let's say that you're like, you just bought let's say we just bought this clip art. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to click on this. We're going to save this image as download. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to upload. We're just going to drop it in here. Boop. Let's say that you're like, I don't know what to do with this clip art. You can take this, and this is my idea with this. Okay, so everything in my life is what to do during my car pickup line, because I'm there for literally 2 hours every day. So I just think about what I could do. And I came up with this idea that you could take the clip art and like put it in here, right? And then you could write out like the reasons that you bought this set, because like when you see something, you're like, oh, I love this because I love the puffs. I want to have, I was thinking I want to do lacing cards with these puffs. And then things you enjoy creating are like the things that are like best sellers for you. So for me, it would probably be like write the rooms and lacing cards and, you know, things like that. Maybe that's where I'm going. Yeah. And then things that you found in the search. So when you go on Teachers Pay Teachers and you're like, what can I do for these Day of the Dead things? So you could do like Day of the Dead. Oops, helps if you spell it right. It does not have anything else right now because it's we are very early in the year for that. But you can like look up things here. Maybe it's like is it low? Yes. So you could do this and like see if there's anything that comes up here. So like what I like to do, I guess it would probably work better with the other one that we had. So like crayon, like, so you could just be like colors, colors and shapes posters, colors in Spanish, colors like, you know, like crayon posters, all this good stuff. So like you would write down the things that you found in search. This is just a printable, so you can do this on your own time. I also filled it out with this one. Like I would make counting clip cards or name crafts or matching or classroom decor or matching partner cards and like all these things I found in the search. And then other ideas that you can use these little boxes for. So you can be like, what are you going to make for it? How are you going to do your product? Sorry, I keep scrolling. I can't. Got to keep moving my fingers. And I realized something that's probably hard to read. I'm sorry. I will put the mouse down. All right. And then like take this Canva template and put it into your brain. So like if you have an everything hub like this that I showed you before, inside the membership, like you can take that and put it in there, like all that good stuff. All right. So I hope that helps.
Can you
I
drop
got
the
this
link like right into the chat? It's in the week 2 document, but
I can give you
just easy access right here for you guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But the week 2 document has that.
It's also right here in
the
document.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I would take this and I would print this first page and I would take it with me to write while I'm in Carline, because
love that. Now, do you guys
1,000 days there all day, every day, always there.
I love it though. That is awesome. Because we all buy clip art and then we just put it in our computer and it just sits. This would be a great way to like, okay, I got the clip art. What am I going to make with it?
Yes.
Yeah, this is great. I just want you to want you to know, because exactly what I do is just go back and I forget in a blink of an eye why I bought it.
Yep.
And you can take this and you can just duplicate this page and do multiple, like, so that you can have like all the ones that you just bought, for example, or like if you have like this guy, you're like, I got this guy, oh, thank you, phone. Like whatever you have, like you can duplicate and just keep adding so that you could just go through like a worksheet, like just write down all your ideas for each thing that you found. So,
and look at you're planning. See?
And you're planning.
See? You're planning.
I do plan sometimes.
It's happened. See?
It's happened. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're about done with there. Do you guys have questions? Questions. We might have answers. Not saying we will, but
might.
But if you guys have questions, you can put them in the chat or raise your hand or just, nothing. Don't have to do anything.
You can just hold that question forever. That's fine.
Forever. Just never know.
It won't help you, but I mean, if you wanted to do that would it's fine. I'm not gonna be
upset. And next week. It's Canva
next week
versus PowerPoint.
We know the victor there. Yeah.
Do we really though?
We do. Yeah.
Do we?
It's me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm going to come with some printables made in Canva. Beth Ann's going to come with some printables made in PowerPoint.
So I have homework then, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, that's
right. Love that for me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, everyone. I do actually love that. I love that. This is actually really fun for me. I'm very happy.
I don't know. But yes. So that's next week. I don't think we have any questions. I think they know it all. I don't know. I don't know.
Destroy Pam.
What? You're going to destroy
Pam?
Is that
on
what
my
you just
to-do
said?
list now. It's on my to-do list to destroy Pam. So
it's on, girl. It is on.
Or well, hold on. Cross out Pam. Right. Canva.
Okay.
It was an autocorrect. Okay. Correct.
It doesn't.
My bad.
It doesn't sound so personal now.
I'm just saying, you're the one who's like, we're gonna do Canva versus PowerPoint. You started this.
Did you want PowerPoint versus Canva?
Either way.
No, her head went Pam versus Beth, and she had to autocorrect that. I saw that. I caught that. I do have somebody to talk about, but not when we're recording.
Okay, then.
All right. Well, it's been nice seeing everyone.
We need to go now.
We need to go. Here's some tea.
All right. So come back next week. And with the replay, guys, put in the comments if you're going, what maybe you might make.
Oh, yeah, because you guys are going to make stuff.
Yes.
You guys are going to make
They
stuff.
have to come with a list next week. I'm sorry.
I'm
going to ask the question.
And if
in
you don't bring the list, we'll
don't
know
no.
and we'll be upset. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
gosh,
I've
look
never
at-
been upset. It's totally fine.
yes,
It's totally
Robin. Yes, different
Yeah.
things, because we do not want to be like everybody else, but we still want to make the money.
Yeah, like how to like preserve. All I can think about is bacon. I'm really sorry. I know that's not what you do, but like preserve bacon and then also recipes for eating bacon, because who doesn't just eat bacon by itself all the time? It's me. I eat bacon by itself.
By
I
itself,
don't need a recipe.
Don't-
Anyway.
I don't know. Robin, I got an email. It had been a couple weeks. I saved it because it had a jam. Was it jam or jelly? I think it was peach or something.
Oh.
Yes. And I was like, I have never made that, but how she put it in there, I was like, I might be able to make this.
Nice.
I need Robin to explain fridge bacon. And this bacon, people are making bacon, keeping it in the pantry. What?
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
Definitely don't do that. Not safe.
That doesn't even sound right.
And there's
Fridge
like a
bacon?
woman who like does her chicken and puts it in the jars. And like I have some wonderful LDS friends. They taught me about making the jelly, the peach jam, and all that kind of stuff. And now we have somebody from Colorado who comes in, and we just say, yeah, we'll take half of that or whatever. Anyway, we all go to one house, and it's this round robin. They come in and doing the apples and the peaches and the pears and all kinds. Yeah, I've got jars in the garage that I guess are supposed to last like 30 years. I don't know. Anyway,
Nice.
but there was a woman on TikTok doing chicken.
As long as you have a pressure canner, you can do chicken in the jar, but you have to do it with a pressure canner.
See, I was thinking like a live bok chicken, and I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. And
I was thinking chicken strips.
I think we need breaded.
I am sorry, I did not clarify that. But when you went with bacon, I was like, yeah, okay, but what about this one with the chicken? So
You can do chicken. Don't do bacon though. No bacon.
Okay.
no bacon. Okay.
Well, I think this might be a good place to stop the recording.
We started with cars. We ended with bacon.
You know,
We're
this is
designers.
what you get, people. This is what
This is what happens when I show up in chaos.
basically.
I'm
I love
going.
it.
I admit it.
All right, guys. So we'll see you next week when we're going to have a showdown.
Okay.